Make sure that you have your journal and pen. You already know what we're going to be doing. So let's dive right into our 4-step protocol, reframing protocol, to work on our automatic negative thoughts. So let's get started. In your journal, open a fresh page. Step 1 is to start with a brain dump. So what we're going to do is pick up today's prompt phrase, right? I've shared some prompt phrase ideas in the description below. Instead of doing this as a one-off activity, I highly recommend that you save this video and do it for 7 days or 21 days. That will help to rewire your thought patterns, right? So please pause the video here and pick whatever calls to you today. There is a list that you can pick from. Pick up one phrase, whatever that calls to you. Do that now. Yes, fantastic, great. Now, write that phrase, the phrase that you picked, in the first line, and go on listing the complete sentences. So, list the prompt phrase right on top, and then go on completing the sentence. How would you complete the sentence? Like a rapid fire. Don't think about it, don't analyze, don't judge it, don't try to polish it, don't overthink it, right? Simply write, I am, what's the first thing that comes up? What's the first thing that comes up? What's the first thing that comes up? Whatever is the prompt phrase that you pick up, make sure that you complete that sentence as many times as you possibly can. Continue to do this until you hear my voice again. If there are some negative thought patterns with this prompt phrase that you're already aware of, that you usually get these kinds of thoughts, put that down as well. Go ahead and start. Don't stop, keep writing. Start winding up. And stop. Wherever you are, you can stop the listing. If you would like to do some more, please pause this video and continue and finish whatever thoughts are coming up for you, and then come forward, right? So now that this is done, I want you to now read out whatever you have written. And we are now moving on to step number 2. This is the step where we learn to dissociate. Take a deep breath. Look at the list that you have just created. Scan through the sentences that you have written and pick just one uncomfortable thought, or the thought that is creating the most friction or self-doubt today, the thought that you want to work on, right? The negative thought that you want to work on. Circle it out and read it out loud to yourself. Now, read it out loud again, but this time add this phrase right in front of it. I notice that I'm having the thought that, whatever you've written. For example, if I've written, I'm stupid is one of my statements, I will repeat to myself, I notice that I'm having the thought that I am stupid. I notice that I am having the thought that, whatever you've written. Read that entire sentence out loud to yourself multiple times. Notice how that feels a little different already. There is a certain distance between you and the thought. Usually people say that it immediately makes them feel lighter, makes them feel a lot less conscious, a lot less heavy. You are no longer one with that thought. Yes? Now, let's move on to the next step. Step number 3. This is where we do the thought audit. What is the thought audit? Now that you are in the observer's lens, I want you to honestly reflect and answer these questions. Is this thought really true? Is this thought really true? If the answer is already a no, please jump ahead to the second statement. If not, if you said yes, it is true, look for any real world evidence to the contrary. For example, going back to the example phrase of I'm stupid, if that was my statement, is that really true? And I'm thinking, yeah, that's true. My husband says that, my mother said that, or so and so said that, my manager makes me feel this way. If that is what I'm thinking, then the question is, do I have any real world evidence to the contrary? Is there anybody else in my life who has told me that I'm really smart? Or is there any other evidence that I could be smart? I have certain awards that I have won. I read a lot of books, or I'm really good at explaining something to my child. Look for other instances or events that will give you the evidence that this thought may not be entirely true. Sure, there may be some instances where what I said could be stupid in the sense that maybe I did know something, but is it really true that I am stupid? No. So once you arrive at a no, move on to the next question. How is this thought really helping you? How is this thought really helping you? What protective purpose has it been serving from my past? Maybe I'm trying to avoid some pain, or maybe I'm trying to ramp myself up to gain something. What am I looking for? You may choose to write this down as a journaling exercise, or you may also choose to just sit in silence with the music now and just reflect on it. The next question: how is it hurting you? How is it hurting you? How is it impacting you? In what way is this thought disempowering you? The fact that you pick this up as the statement that creates most friction means it is not empowering. So, in what way is it disempowering? In what ways is this holding you back from living your highest potential, or living your best version of yourself? In what ways is it limiting you, restricting you? Again, you may choose to write this down as a journaling activity, or simply sit in silence with the music and reflect on it. Do you really want to keep holding on to the script today? Are you ready to release it? That is the question. You might realize by now that you don't need that thought to protect you anymore. You may also have thoughts about other ways to protect yourself, or that you don't even need that protection. Once you arrive there, we will move to the next step. This is the most crucial step. Step 4 is the reframing step. Now look at this old thought and now write a fresh, positive, present tense statement that you do want to think instead of the negative thought. For example, going back to my I am stupid thought, a new reframe could be I am smart. I sometimes say things that others don't agree with. That doesn't make me stupid. Or if my old thought, negative thought pattern is something like I'm always falling behind, right? A new reframe could be that I'm focused on what matters most today, or I'm exactly where I need to be right now. Write down your new reframe in your journal. Once you write that down, read it multiple times, underline it, highlight it, repeat it as many times as you possibly can. If this is a frequent thought that you tend to have in general, you might want to write it down on a piece of paper and carry it with you today and see it multiple times. Or you create a poster and make it into a lock screen display image for your phone. So this way, the more you get in touch with that new statement, you allow it to sink in for you. Yes? So this way, we are interrupting the automatic negative thought and then coming back to the positive thoughts. Now, put your pen down, close your journal, sit up straight with your feet flat on the ground. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Once again, take another deep breath. Slowly exhale through your mouth. Allow your shoulders to drop. Feel your physical body relaxing, and your mind is becoming quite calm. Now listen carefully and repeat mentally after me with total conviction. I love myself. I believe in myself. I can do anything I set my mind to. I choose happiness today. I choose peace today. I choose patience today. I choose love today. I remain calm no matter what is going on around me. Everything is working out for my highest good, and it is so. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I hope this was helpful. If you have any further questions, please do reach out to me and I'll be happy to support you.